Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Amashiach Yahushua. Let's peace to God in Christ in Paleo Hebrew. This is Teller Nicholas with the Noble House of Saint Nicholas. Today we're going to get into the Hebrew Israelite Bain family. All the Negroes with the surname Bain in the Americas, Caribbean islands, Europe, and all the Negroes that scatter abroad with the surname Bain, like Africa and Canada. Before the narrative that y'all was slaves here in the Americas and the Caribbean islands, you guys was royalty in Europe. You guys was royalty in Scotland and Ireland. Scotland and Ireland was once ruled by our last Negro king, King Charles and the Stuarts. And this is a picture of King Charles I by Anthony Van Dyck circa 1635 in the silk vest worn by him when he was beheaded by Oliver Cromwell. King Charles Stuart II, the Black Boy King of England, 1630 to 1685. The word Stuart comes from the Old Nordish root swart, which means black. Stuart is the same word as swarthy, which means black in Old English. There was once a Stuart line of kings in England. To remind y'all, the Negroes, the Hebrews, we ruled the Dark Ages in Europe for 1,000 years, from 500 AD to 1500 AD. That was prophecy fulfilled in Revelations 20:6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahushua, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So from 500 AD to 1500 AD, we ruled with Christ and Yahushua as priests. In the 1100 AD, we created and stamped these family surnames like Bain as the Norman Barons.
Into America. My question is, who were the Normans in 1066? On to the next slide, please. And here are the Normans. Have they never told you they were black?
Oh, stop it. You know I ain't got no hair fall out.
Look, I have 1,000 of these images. Louis, Gaspard, Henri, Joseph, Maurice. These are the Normans.
Now, since we know that the Normans were black, let's see what the Normans did. Did the Normans introduce surnames? Following the invasion and subsequent occupation of Normans in England in 1066, hereditary surnames were to be introduced by Norman barons. Now that we know that the Normans were black and the Normans were the ones that introduced our surnames, what do a surname tell us? Where do a surname originate from? Does a surname mean anything? A last name, also known as a family name or surname, is typically passed down from one generation to the next. Surnames can provide insight into a person's ancestry, cultural background, or geographic origins. So your surname shows you where you're from and what clan you come from. In the 1500 AD and on, from the fall of the Eastern Byzantine Empire, which was ran by Negroes, and the rise of the Western Roman Empire, which was ran by Caucasian Edomites, Revelations 20:7 happened. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. So in the 1500 AD, they plotted on King James and the Stuart family and weakened black nobility in Europe. And Revelations 20:8 happened. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. So they deceived the nations, chiefly us, made us believe our Christ was white, our saints was white, and the bearers of our surnames, our forefathers, was white. And to remind y'all, the Bain family did not get caught in slavery in Africa. The Bain family got caught in slavery in Europe as royals and nobles, and became prisoners of war by Oliver Cromwell. In the book Jacobite Gleaning from State Manuscripts, the transportation in 1745 by J. Mac Beforth, we find a George Bain, 25, a laborer from Aberdeen, Scotland, height 5'5", swarthy. And this is your history before slavery. The Bain history from Scotland and Ireland, the Negroes before slavery. The history of the ancestors of the Bain family begins among the Piddish clans ancient Scotland. The name Bain comes from the Gaelic word Beithin or Betha, which means life. Bain was also the name of a saint in Beverley of Aberdeen. So we're going to prove that the Picts were black. Out of the book Ancient and Modern Britons by David MacRitchie. On page, I believe, 46, it reads, and the British Picts, like those of other lands, stand out again as dark-skinned men. Early origins of the Bain family. The surname Bain was first found in Aberdeen, where one of the first time the name arose was a Bain who was a magistrate circa 1210. It is known, however, that the MacBains moved to Inverness-shire as side bearers to the chief of the great clan Chatham, a powerful confederation of early clans. The name literally means son of the fair lad and was frequently translated to MacBain. Bain, Saint Bain or Bin, 1011 was, according to Fordun, appointed first bishop of Murlach by Malcolm II at the instance of Pope Benedict. A fragment of the charter of Malcolm II, 1003 to 1029, preserved in the register of the Diocese of Aberdeen, confirms this claim. However, Saint Bain is distantly referred to as a native of Ireland in Hibernia, Natalis, Bini, Primi, Episcopi, Aberdonis, etc., Confessorus. Excuse me for butchering the names, but the Bain family, we got family here in the Americas, the Caribbean islands, Europe, and y'all scattered abroad. It's about time that y'all gather together as one family. Look into y'all coat of arms, house and names, and bear witness to your notables. Once you do that, y'all come back to the Amashiach Yahawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Remember, you a Hebrew. Keep the commandments and get your blessing. This is Telling Nicholas with the Noble House of St. Nicholas. I hope the Bain family was edified. Shalom.